Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me, KiaSimone, and we are here to get into these Real Housewives of Atlanta, where Marlo has planned a retreat to go decompress from throwing her nephews out in the street. Child, it's a time, and I got a whole lot to say about it. Let's get into it. Before we do, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I have to take a second to give thanks because I'm still getting super thanks. Child, my God. Thank you so much to VC, Lita's Treats, and Lorenzo Malone. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Now, let's get into the review. So the episode kicks off with Kandi and Kenya getting together for a play date for their girls, Brooklyn and Blaze, who are absolutely adorable. While the girls are playing, they chatted up about Kenya and her business woes, that she is going to lose her contracts if she can't get her product fulfilled from overseas. And Kandi tells Kenya about mean Monty Marlo and how she put her nephews out and that she is absolutely taken aback. Kenya states the obvious. She is adding to their trauma, and I don't want to talk about that helpful. Let me play with my daughter in peace. Moving on. We see Sheree doing a video call with some designer she's working with for her product line. And as they're talking, the call freezes. We pray that this is not a sign of things to come. Then we go over to Marlo's house where she's home packing for this retreat, and she is looking at some dress that looks like she got it straight out of the archive of the Golden Girls. This is absolutely some shit from Dorothys Wardrobe. While she's just footloose and fancy-free planning her trip, Kandi FaceTimes her, and she's just carrying on about how she needs a break. She needs a break from the kids. Go to hell. Take a break there. So the next scene we see is Marlo's sister Crystal comes over, and this is the sister whose home she sent her nephews to. Now, before we even get off into the scene, let's just address the fact that Marlo apparently currently has the boys back, because there's been an incident that happened at her home that's been all over the news and the blogs, where there was a home invasion or attempted home invasion. They were able to go to a panic room that she has built into her home to stay away from whoever these intruders were. You know, of course, this was really, really scary. And I feel bad for Marlo and those boys. I absolutely do. People should be able to work, buy what they want, and live in peace without the fear of people coming in their home to try to rob them for the few things that they have. Like, that's terrible. However, this scene still absolutely pissed me off, because I feel like Marlo literally used this scene to publicly bash her nephews and justify her bullshit. She brings her sister in about, I just want to show you these rooms. I want to show you their room. And the room is a mess, but she just had it cleaned a week ago. Somebody punched a hole in the wall while she was out of town. And listen, I get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I have firsthand experience with going from being a single childless person to having a child or children living in your home that you're responsible for. I get it. It's a major adjustment. However, you are the adult in the scenario. Manage your energy, manage your emotions. I get that she is frustrated with this change in her home, and especially when you're not used to having kids who tear shit up all the time. I get it. But it does not justify the way she did what she did. And just like her sister was telling her, her sister explains to her that, yeah, this is a lot, and you probably should put the one who punched the wall in anger management. But as a child who has also been in foster care, and as a child who has also lived with you out of foster care, let me help you understand that it's a lot to transition from one environment to the next. And when you're used to living one way and you get thrown into an environment that's damn near a 180 from how you've lived for so many years, it takes some adjusting. And so Marlo asked her sister, well, do you think I'm bad? Do you think I'm a bad person for saying that I need a break? And she said, well, no, it's not that you're bad for needing a break. Everybody needs a break sometimes. However, there are certain things that those boys should never hear, because they have feelings. They're people. And hearing things like, oh, I'm just so tired of y'all and I don't have to take care of y'all. They should never hear that. That is, whether Marlo realizes it or not, that's abusive. That is emotionally abusive to children who are already traumatized and disadvantaged. And I don't have the patience for it. I'm not about to make excuses for it. I'm not about to pretend like, oh, well, she's just adjusting. I'm not here for it. It's not okay. It's not cute and it's not cool. And what she did with bringing her sister over there and bringing this TV show to bash these boys and look at how they tore up this room. You know how many parents in America have teenagers who tear up their damn rooms? She's just not going to justify how she handled those boys to me, period. Marlo starts trying to tell her sister how, well, you know, when you lived with me, you didn't appreciate the clothes that I was buying you and the things that I was doing, because there's more to life than that. You can't buy people designer and then treat them like shit, so they shit dressed up in designer. It don't work like that. And rather than take accountability for who she is and how she is, Marlo deflects. And it becomes, well, I was raised by the same mama as you, and my mom has a nasty mouth, and she used to say all kinds of things to me. She used to tell me about my big feet, and you're this and you're that, and she used to say all kinds of nasty things to me. I hated my mom's mouth, and I got my mouth from her. What? So my mom was abusive. She abused me. I inherited that same trait. I learned that behavior from her. And so I'm abusive to them. And I think y'all should understand, because it's just generational. Please go to hell. Marlo needs help. The same help that she thinks her sister needs, that she thinks her mom needs, that she thinks these boys need. Because you're not going to tell me you think everybody has an issue but you. You came off the same tree. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, and the nut neither. I'm sorry, I am just sick of Marlo when it comes to her nephews. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So we're moving on to them getting on the road to go on this trip. Well, Marlo has ordered food and super luxury Ubers for the ladies to go on, I guess it's about an hour and a half drive. She sent an Aston Martin and some OLG wings to Manetta, Drew, and Candy. And she has some fruit salads and things and a Rolls Royce for her and Sheree. Bruh man who was driving the Rolls said, y'all go ahead, have a good time. Eat your fruit salad. We'll be up there in a minute. Well, Miss Lady, who was driving the Aston Martin, said absolutely not. There's just no way you could eat your fried chicken. And here, I'm so sorry. No, we won't be moving until you get that food out of here. Candy was pissed. They so deep, they got out the car, went in the house, and sat down at the table. Oh, lady, we can't eat in your car? Well, you sit here and wait. I don't blame them either. I'll be damned. You ain't taking me a damn place hungry, period. Well, when they got done eating, Candy called Marlo right in the lady's car, right in the lady's face, and said, why did you send us this damn car and send us a bunch of food that we couldn't eat in the car? Marlo said, well, I guess I was being ghetto because I don't even eat wings in my own car, so I just was being ghetto. I don't know. So they get to the house that Marlo has rented for them, and Marlo spares no expense, honey. Marlo has a culinary staff on call to feed them 24 hours a day while they're there. Anything you want, any time of the day. I said, well, you better know how to spend some damn money. All right. So the ladies all load up and head to dinner, and Marlo's talking to them about needing a break and not being ashamed of it. The issue is not needing a break. That's not the problem. The issue is how you went about getting your break. That's the problem. That's what you need to be ashamed of. So they get to the restaurant, they're at dinner, and they're taking shots, and as the world knows, Candy does not drink. Candy said, Kenya is a perfect example of why she does not drink. Kenya was a lot of fun when she was drunk, but she's different from the normal Kenya, and you won't be getting multiple candies. She wants to be in control at all times. Yeah, because you know what they say, a drunk tongue speaks the thoughts of a sober mind, and Candy said you won't be getting into the vault of her sober mind. Drink by your damn self. While they're all sitting around talking and carrying on, Kenya texts Candy, and Candy goes out and acts like she's just going to the bathroom, but she's going to meet Kenya and bring her to the table because Kenya will steal Marlo's thunder. That's what she will do. So Kenya comes in and surprises the group. She lets the group know, she was able to adjust her plans to be able to join them, but she will not be staying with them. She has her own house. And they're all like, well, why? Why would you do that? And Candy specifically, it's like, why would you get your own house? And she said, well, because I don't know if Brooklyn's going to be coming. And she's very vague about not knowing where her child is. And so because her child is somewhere in the world and might pop up where they're at while they're there, she just wants to get her own house. Well, Candy said, well, why? Kenya said, well, because you in particular raised absolute hell the last time we went on a trip and I brought my child. So I figured I'd save you from that. I'll go get my own space and y'all ain't got nothing to complain about. Now, Candy on mute. Candy quiet as hell. Now, after Kenya shows up and steals the thunder, here comes Sonya with the lightning. They just gonna take over your damn weekend, Marlo. Just to hell with you. Sonya comes in and she ain't sat down good before she lets the group know she just came back from her brand partnership meeting. And yeah, this is cute, this little house in the country and stuff. But yeah, my company is going to be sponsoring a trip for all of us and plus ones to go to Jamaica. Now Marlo is pissed off. So Marlo decides she's going to pick a fight with Kenya and tells Kenya, well, if you don't stay at the house with us, then I don't want you participating in any of our activities. Kenya said, girl, I'll see y'all and I'll be participating in the activities. You don't run nothing. So now her and Marlo are going back and forth about whether Kenya can come to the house. And Kenya asked the group, well, do y'all feel like that's fair for her to tell me I can't participate if I'm not staying at the house? And nobody will actually speak up and say, Marlo, that's not right. They start, well, we want you to be at the house and we want you there with us. I don't give a damn what you want. What's right? Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like part of the reason the ladies aren't that quick to speak up for Kenya is because Kenya has been the Marlo for years. Kenya was always antagonizing. Kenya was always picking fights and making things difficult and uncomfortable for people. So that might be part of the reason they're not that quick to speak up on her behalf. But you gotta be absolutely crazy to say this is like the person who's your peer at work, but they think they're the manager. Like, girl, you don't run nothing. You're not gonna tell me I can't come to my job because you don't like how I'm doing my job. But like, girl, please go to hell. Now, you this concerned about where Kenya stays, but you don't give a damn where your nephew's at. So Kenya starts trying to have a conversation with Marlo to explain to Marlo that she really is done with her because she's toxic. That don't tell me you love me, don't tell me you're my friend, because you don't know how to love and you don't know how to be a friend. The way that you love and the way that you do friendship is toxic, and I don't want it. Now, Marlo, being as immature and messy as she is, keeps interrupting Kenya as Kenya is talking. Kenya finally gets Marlo to stop so that she can give her whole speech of, I'm done with your ass. You called me a liar for other reasons, and we made up. We were supposed to be in a better space, and here you are calling me a liar again, and I'm done with you. Marlo responds to Kenya with some BS, love bombing, insincere speech. Marlo starts carrying on about, we both have issues. We both have insecurities. I have big feet insecurities, bald spot insecurities, no mom, no dad insecurities. We both have issues. And I just feel like you are a queen and you are well spoken and all these great things, and I should be following you, queen. You should be setting the example for me. No, bitch, no. You are a grown woman who takes absolutely no accountability for who you are and how you are. Nobody has to be your role model. As a big 40-something-year-old woman, I'm gonna need you to go to hell. The episode ends with Marlo laying her ultimatum on the table. Either you can stay at the house and participate and be a part of the vision the way that I envisioned it, or you cannot come at all. Those are your options. We see that next week they're going to be fighting some more because Sonya is taking over the role of bone carrier, where she is going back and forth between Kenya and Marlo to tell Marlo that Kenya got a whole lot to say about you throwing your nephews out. And I'm sure that's not going to go over well. Child, it's a whole mess. But that's it. That's all for this week. I ain't got no more. Thank you so much for coming down here, listening to me, letting me get it off my chest. As always, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. And in the meantime, until next time, I love you and I mean it. Bye.